is the biggest disability of all. It will paralyze you more than being in a wheelchair. Nick Vujicic. What if one day you will just wake up that you are not capable of anything? How could you feel? What will be your reaction? Imagine a scenario where you cannot do things which you are used to be good in. Try to imagine if your greatest talent will become your weakness, your loss. Isn't it painful? You will feel useless, disabled, and in vain. There is something that fears you out. You are afraid to do things because you have the perception that if you make mistake, people will judge you and will only see the mistakes in you. In our society, if you are disabled, people around you will only see you as person who is not capable of anything, without knowing that you can perform better than the one who is able. Where is the acceptance? Where is equality? Well, people like me, you, and someone out there who is able to do anything should have this knowledge on how to lift people having disability. I believe that we are created for a purpose and we deserve to be treated equally. Persons with disabilities are considered to be the most vulnerable individual of the society. Thus, they have the rights and privileges to live and be accepted in this community. Through the advancement of technology and thinking differently, we can turn people's disability into ability, shifting their weakness into strengths and letting them do what they are best with in order to hone their skills and talents. Well then, inclusion happens, and it is important to let these people be part of the general education to engage themselves in an environment where they can learn with their peers and to promote individuality and equity. Studies show that inclusion is beneficial for all students, not just for those who get special education services. In fact, research shows that inclusive education has positive short-term and long-term effects. More than 60% of students with disabilities spend at least 80% of their school day in general education classrooms, and this is according to the U.S. National Center for Education Statistics. Inclusive education is possible through the collaboration and cooperation of teachers, families, and people within the community. This might be a complex task, especially for teachers who work together to develop a curriculum and create a positive student culture in an inclusive setting. The only thing we should develop in implementing this curricula is the acceptance, proper training, and special care for persons with disabilities. You may have arms and legs, but unless you may know three things. Number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers for any of those three questions, you are more disabled than I. Nick Vujicic. That's all, Mom. Thank you.